is the site. They haven't had over 40,000 in attendance for a game in 2 years. The last time they had over 40K, Oregon was in-house, and they blew them out. The last 4 meetings, all Pac-12 meetings, have been blowouts in favor of Oregon, but not the case according to the folks out west tonight. Can Mike McIntyre snap the 11-game Pac-12 losing streak? He's 1-17 in his first 2 seasons as a Pac-12 head coach, now into his 3rd season of Pac-12 play. Colorado's won 3 in a row, though, for the first time since 2008. The last time that happened, Mark Helfrich was the offensive coordinator in Boulder for Dan Hawkins. However, he brings in his Oregon team as an unranked team for the first time in 6 years. Chris Graham checks right, checks left. Ready for some Pac-12 after dark. Let's do this. And Nelson with a returnable kick from the 1-yard line for the Ducks. And Nelson with an alley, and he gets popped across the 25-yard line. What a hit. It was Chidobe Awuzie, one of the best defensive players on this team. He lost his helmet in a special teams tackle, and that's how we start our night. That's going to hype up this Oregon crowd and this Colorado crowd and Colorado team. And as Olivia told you earlier tonight, it will be the 2nd career start. First on the road for Jeff Locke. 22 games played in his career, most of that, almost all of it, as Marcus Mariota's backup.
Yeah, and he's a 4th-year player, so he's very intimate with the way Oregon runs this system, and he has to be ultra efficient. Distribute the football to those around him. He simply cannot make mistakes tonight.
Royce Freeman and Taj Griffin are in the backfield. This is Taj Griffin, the freshman, with a block from Freeman, trying to speed to the edge, and a great job along the edge by Tedrick Thompson, the safety, to chase down the speedster Griffin, the true freshman out of Georgia, after a short gain. 2nd down 9, swinging out for Griffin. Good perimeter block on the edge, and Griffin with the speed takes a hard hit, but he's got the first down out near the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. Oregon coming off its worst loss since 2003. On 1st down, Locke. Pocket collapsing, and down he goes for a loss, and it's Justin Solis, the senior out of California, with the TFL and a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12. Here is the first carry for Royce Freeman, the outstanding running back, with just a very short pickup. Jim Leavitt's exotic look brings 5. Locke takes off, stays on his feet, but he will not make it to the 1st down marker, as Awuzie was there to close out the play and bring up 4th down. Oregon's punt coverage has been terrible this year. But this is a very solid kick. Spruce at the 9-yard line will stumble out after maybe a yard. So Spruce, who is now the all-time receiving yards and receptions leader in Colorado history, will be the focal point of the offense for the Buffaloes. An improving offense coming off over 630 yards against Nicholls State. They're very balanced, and they have a veteran quarterback who does not turn the ball over very often. A pick against Hawaii in their opener, 105 passes without one.
Getting better mechanically, continuing to improve in that area, but it's also his decision-making. Learning when to stop competing on a play. He's done that this year very, very well. Has
been dealing with a nagging shoulder issue. He says he's 100% and ready to go, and he'll fire on the first play from scrimmage for Colorado, and he gets drilled by DeForest Buckner, one of the best defensive ends in the country. Buckner bringing heat and knocking Sefo Liufau down. 2nd down and 10. Off play action. Liufau looking downfield. He's got a wide open man, and it's incomplete, looking for Donovan Lee. 3rd down and 10 for Colorado. Just a 4-man rush. Liufau looking for the check down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joe Walker.
Liufau is acting like the receiver should have continued on here, and you can see Lee running that route, and Liufau expected Lee to continue on. It's actually a zone coverage, and typically the receiver sets down in a zone and runs through in man-to-man, and there was certainly a miscommunication, but big early play by Oregon's defense.
A rare turnover for him, and now Locke takes over at the Colorado 17. And it's Royce Freeman, that big, bruising body, running into Timothy Coleman after a gain of 6 yards. He had 14 carries without a touchdown last week against Utah in that 62-20 loss, that blowout loss. Off the fake. Locke's got a tight end in the flat, and Johnny Munt. It's just not much room out there as Tedrick Thompson already has another tackle, his third early. He chopped him down to the open field, and it's 2nd and goal. Brown and Stanford on the left side of the formation. It'll be a keep for Lockie. He can throw it, lobs it to the end zone, and it was well short of Jaylen Brown, who was wide open. Sending Stanford in motion. Lockie gets a good block from Freeman to buy him some time, and a throw to the end zone is intercepted. Ahkello Witherspoon with his first career pick for Colorado. Oregon had been very sharp in the red zone early this season. A big stop for the Buffaloes at home, and we're still scoreless. So Colorado's defense bails out Lufau after he threw his first interception in 107 passes on the last Colorado touch. This is a give to Philip Lindsay, who's been dealing with some lingering rib pain. We talked about the thinness of this Colorado offensive backfield, and Lindsay has been a part of that, but he's back in the lineup tonight. Lufau protected. He's got the slant to Nelson Spruce, the 231st career catch for Nelson Spruce, the all-time Colorado leader in receptions and yards. And there was question marks about who was going to start at cornerback tonight for Oregon. They've had 4 or 5 different guys start at that position. They're a little bit banged up there as well. Lindsay loses the football, and it's a second Colorado turnover. It's Joe Walker again on the spot with another takeaway.
If you're going to carry the rock, you have to value the football, and Lindsay put it on the ground right there.
Zone read, Freeman has a solid hole and a good first down run to the 29-yard line, running into Leo Jackson. 2nd down, 6, give to Freeman. He's got space off the right side, and there he goes. Running past Awuzie. Running past everybody. Touchdown, Royce Freeman.
He loses the edge right here. Watch it flash right there. That's a poor angle on a running back, and he's there to set the edge. And when Awuzie does not seal it, Freeman makes him pay for it. They have to be buttoned up on the offensive side of the ball. Make something happen with it, but you certainly can't be giving it up.
So Matt Wogan, who's the kickoff specialist for the Ducks, with a boomer. Out to the 25 come the Buffs as we go to the studio and check in with Adnan Verkes. We haven't heard enough from him tonight, right? And here is Powell trying to stretch it a long way to the wide side of the field. He's got nowhere to go, and it's Rodney Hardrick there to tackle him for a loss of 4 yards. 2nd down and 14, Lufau. Short one to Powell. Good open field tackle by Reggie Daniels, the most experienced member of that secondary. Robinson, Iheanacho, Springs, Amadi, Williams, all these guys are relatively new to the secondary. Daniels is the only experienced member. Movement off the right side. I believe it might have been one of the receivers, actually, for Colorado.
False start. Offense, number 86. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
It was Dylan Keeney, the redshirt freshman. 3rd down and 14. 4-man rush. Lufau will dive down and take the loss. So from his own end zone, Alex Kinney, the true freshman from Fort Collins, taking over for Dara O'Neill, doing the punting, and that one may have been deflected. It's going to take a very lucky and friendly Colorado bounce, but Oregon got pressure from Austin Dake. The junior was coming in and may have gotten a fingertip on that. Still decent field position from their own 43 for Lockie and Freeman. And Freeman was plugged up that time. Excellent job by the front line of Colorado, led by Jimmy Gilbert on the outside linebacker spot. No gain on the play. And it is Taylor Alley in the game at quarterback for Oregon, running the option and pitching to Braylon Addison as he's chopped down shy of midfield. Off the fake, Alley throwing to the side, and Addison is there to make the catch, but Awuzie there to make the tackle shy of the line to gain. So Wheeler to kick to Spruce. He's got a couple of kick return touchdowns, but no punt return touchdowns in his career. And that was a shank by Wheeler. He continues to struggle in this position in the early part of the season. And decent field position for Colorado coming up here. And now Jeff Lockie making the start tonight. He was pulled on the last series. And Taylor Alley just led this team to a very unproductive drive and a 12-yard net punt by Ian Wheeler, and Colorado takes over at its own 37-yard line. A 3-yard run for Philip Lindsay. Here's Nelson Spruce with another catch and taken down by Glenn Iannaccio, the redshirt freshman, in his second career start, but not before Spruce makes it for 8 and a first down.
Yeah, they've actually walked the outside linebacker, Christian French, over top of him.
Yeah, so he's going to rush. That leaves Springs on Spruce. Lou Fowl tosses the other way, and a good play by Tyree Robinson to bring down Shea Fields. We thought Robinson might even play some cornerback as well. He was kind of lined up on an outside receiver there. First snap from Oregon territory, and it's a flick to Devin Ross, who's trying to have a breakout game. He gets rumbled down by Rodney Hardrick, about 1.5 yards, probably a short 2 yards shy of the first down marker. Lindsey is the back, who gets the fake. Lou Fowl gonna take it himself for the first down and slide down a long way with that slick turf into French. First down. Goes back to work through the air against pressure and through the hands of Sean Irwin. Lou Fowl, the most accurate passer in Colorado history, near 63%, throwing very low for Spruce. And it's a third down and long across the 40-yard line here. This is right at the edge of Diego Gonzalez's field goal range. The redshirt junior from Mexico has hit a 52-yarder. This would be about a 53-yard try here, but will the wet conditions have an adverse effect on the kicking game? Lee in motion, running the wheel route. Instead, it's dumped down for Lindsey, who makes a twisting catch and has a move for a first down, running into Iannaccio inside the 20-yard line. We've seen a lot of window dressing from Colorado tonight. Here's Powell on the move between the hashes all the way down to the 5-yard line. Could have enough for a first down. Back to Powell, first down towards the goal line. First and goal for Colorado. Spruce at the top from the 2. Powell, touchdown.
CU needed this play.
Graham to kick, and Charles Nelson with another returnable kick to the 2-yard line. Nelson with blocking in front of him, stays on his feet, and he has a great return out across the 35-yard line, out of bounds shy of the 40. Decent field position for Oregon. Second drive for Taylor Alley, misdirection to Royce Freeman, and a really good first down run. Freeman again, stutter step, and he has to buy some time going to the outside. Not much there, and Jordan Carroll. Pressure coming. Alley, who's only thrown 4 passes in his entire Oregon career, will throw to the sideline, incomplete. Fourth down. So Wheeler, who had a 12-yard net punt last time, is able to boom this one towards the sideline. And it's going to take a decent bounce out of bounds in near the 35-yard line, which takes us to the end of the first 15. And this is Powell, who had the touchdown in the last series, and that front of Oregon has been a strength for them over the course of this season. Lou Fowl rolling the pocket, pressure from French off the backside. Lou Fowl running out of time, and he's got a strike to Fields to the 49-yard line for a first down. 8 back in coverage, and Lou Fowl's going to take a shot for Spruce, trying to beat him over the top. Did he haul it in? He did! First and goal, Colorado! The longest catch of his season for 42 and a first down inside the 10. Powell, right into that great front. DeForest, Buckner, Joe Walker. That front 7 is stout. Second and goal. Pressure coming. One-on-one to the corner of the end zone. Fields, touchdown. Folsom explodes.
Yeah, Spruce is outside the volume catcher, but it's the inside-out fade route. Very well ran, very well thrown.
Graham has been a good touchback kicker early this season. A short kick that time taken by Nelson at the 7-yard line. And that slick turf ends up seeing him slip down across the 20-yard line. The Oregon defense, the worst in the Pac-12 in allowing big plays in the early part of the season. Taylor Alley with a spin move, hitting the B button to the 30-yard line. Good 8-yard run there. He's had a couple of rushing touchdowns in his career, including an 87-yarder a couple of weeks ago against Georgia State. Running along the edge, it's Taj Griffin. This might have been a free play for Oregon. It looked like somebody may have been in the neutral zone for the Buffs. So it might be a free 5 coming up for Oregon here.
Offside, defense number 4 lined up in the neutral zone. This 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Alley on play action. Plenty of time. Good coverage downfield. And it ends up in the hands of Griffin. And he's got the first down and more into Colorado territory. Taj Griffin with one of the best plays of his short career. 1st and 10. It's a reverse. This is Addison. He's looking to throw. Takes a shot. Looking for Nelson. Got it. Touchdown, Oregon. Reaching into the bag and firing downfield for a 39-yard touchdown.
The pitch back there, and Addison throws a strike to Nelson down the sideline. When your offense is trying to find something that works, go to the gimmick play. Oregon's done that multiple times in the past few years. It works to perfection right there.
And it's Philip Lindsay getting the run on this first down carry, and through that pile is able to push it for about 6.5. Good run that time by Lindsay. Lindsay again, he's got a big hole this time, and he slips past Walker, and he's got the first down, taken down by Robinson at the 42-yard line. Lindsay stays in the block, throws a good one. Lufau fires to the sideline, juggled and corralled by Jay McIntyre, the son of Mike McIntyre, for his 4th career catch. He had his first career touchdown last week. The catch by the coach's son for 3. 4-man rush, Lufau. Irwin, first down into Oregon territory. Now it's a fake to Powell, and it's through the hands of George Frazier, the fullback / tight end. He had completed 6 in a row until that incompletion. That's complete to Bryce Bobo, the redshirt sophomore, with his 3rd catch of the season for 6 yards. Boy, they've got numbers on that side of the field. Lufau's looking at the 4 in the pattern there, and it was nearly intercepted. Robinson was there. It was off the hands of McIntyre. This is a career-long time 52-yarder for Gonzalez. Well over 5,000 feet above sea level certainly helps Diego Gonzalez's cause to hit his 2nd career 52-yard field goal to put Colorado in front. 3 really good drives after 3 really bad ones for the Buffs. Nelson from the 2-yard line. He's got blockers and an alley, and there goes Charles Nelson, tiptoeing the sideline. There's a penalty marker thrown near midfield as he worked into Colorado territory. And here goes Griffin with Freeman trying to set a block. Now Griffin trying to cut it back, and it's a tackle for loss for the Colorado defense. Back to the 38-yard line. Fake to Freeman. Alley has Freeman outside. A little bit of an off-target throw, but a good adjustment by Freeman. Staying in bounds. Back inside the Colorado 40 to the 37-yard line.
After reviewing the play, the runner stepped out of bounds at the 49.5-yard line. It'll be Oregon's ball, 3rd down and a half-yard at the 49.5-yard line. Game timer, please reset the clock to 8:25.
Freeman got that first down. He's such a weapon. Good job by Ryan Moeller to stop him before he can get further, but just needed about a half-yard, and he got it. First down inside of Colorado territory by about 3/4 of a yard. Sophomore from Imperial, California. What a freshman year he had. He's having a really solid start to his sophomore year. Off the fake. Alley gonna take a shot downfield, and he overthrew Braylon Addison. Another pass on 2nd down. They set up the tunnel screen, and it was deflected down by Derek McCartney, who was not in the lineup last week due to an injury. Man, are they happy to have this guy back off the edge. Now he rushes with his hand up. Alley with the pocket collapsing, trying to spin free, spinning again, and he's ripped down by Jackson with a penalty marker thrown. So another punt for Wheeler with Spruce back at his own 10. Tough snap, handled well. And Wheeler got off a boomer, and a fair catch signaled at the 13 by Nelson Spruce. First down from the 13-yard line, and it's Philip Lindsay. Remember, this game has a fumble in his 23rd career start. Sefo Lufau wide to the sideline for Spruce, and he was waiting for it, but perhaps heard the footsteps of Tyree Robinson chasing in. 4-man rush. into the flats. Here comes Lindsey for a first down. Shakes one defender, breaks a tackle, gets a block, spins into Iheanacho across the 40. The Tasmanian Devil picks up 29, and there goes Christian Powell for a solid run on first down to the 48. They're up 3 late in the first half. Powell again, churning forward. It's going to be about 2.5 to go on a short third down play coming up here. 3-man rush on 3rd and short. Lufau punts. Plenty of time. Great coverage downfield. And that is a very smart play. Throw to the sticks. Get Fields for a first down with time running out. 1st and 10. Bryce Bobo ripped down by Arion Springs. And the forward progress out to the 40-yard line as we check in with Olivia.
Adam, like you mentioned, he grew up with a father in the Army, and it made him very tough. He used to play pickup basketball, as you see him now going toughly in the middle. 2nd
down and 4 here, Liv. Philip Lindsey with a short pickup on 3rd down. Lufau stepping up, climbing into a collapsing pocket and running right into Alex Balducci. Kinney, the true freshman, pinning him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. With Oregon pinned at its own 10, Lockie trying to make something happen as he whips it out to the sideline, and it's caught by Taj Griffin, who's had a good, productive night. To give to Griffin. Man, he burst through that big hole, and there goes Taj Griffin. The speedster inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's the longest run of his career. Off play action. Lockie whips one inside the 10, and Bayless could not hang on. 2nd and 10. Give to Freeman. Gets pounded down by McCartney at the 21-yard line. 3rd down. Lockie with a penalty marker thrown, and he gets chopped down. Aiden Schneider from 39. And he's now made 11 in a row going back to last year's Pac-12 championship game. Here is Philip Lindsey. One cut trying to go downhill, and a good stretch to the edge for the Oregon defense by Joe Walker, who's had a fantastic first half so far. 4-man twist up front gets picked up, and there's Spruce on the slant. Clock will stop to reset the chains at 90 as he picks up the first down.
Arion Springs, very good release, created some separation.
They're giving him a lot of cushion, Kel. They continue to do that. Here's Lindsey hitting the B button in a spin move out across the 40. 4-man twist again. Now the pocket collapses with Buckner. Pressuring. Lufau keeping the play alive, and he's going to throw downfield incomplete. Out of bounds, and it does stop the clock. 4-man rush. Long out route and a twisting catch attempt by Ross is for naught. It'll be 4th down. So it will be Kinney to punt to Addison. And a very dangerous return man. Pressure coming against the shield. And a beautiful booming kick. And it's grabbed at the 6 for some reason by Addison. I guess he was just hoping to save as much yardage as possible, because had he let that go, it may have taken a bounce towards the end zone. So long field from the 12-yard line, and they'll try to move it on the ground with Griffin. And he could try to get out of bounds, and he gets shoved out by Awuzie for a first down. Let's see what Lockie does. Looking short, throwing short. Addison across the 30 and a timeout here with about 21 seconds to go. 2nd down and 4, Lockie to throw. Under pressure, slings it out to the outside for Nelson, and Nelson gets out of bounds, so they don't have to spend a timeout here. Still got a long way to go to get into field goal range. Another safe throw, and a good job by Freeman to get out of bounds at the 41. Lockie to throw. Plenty of space to look downfield. And now Lockie is going to make the right decision, or at least get out of bounds to save some seconds, although the clock is down to 3 at this point.
Yeah, that was a wrong decision, because
right.
You just need to throw that ball out of bounds and save yourself about 7 seconds.
Now let's see if they go Hail Mary here. It's prevent defense from Colorado. 4-man rush, and they're going to give it to Freeman in open space. This is what Colorado probably wanted. If they could go through 30 minutes and be tied with a team that has blown them out by an average of 43.5 points the last 4 Pac-12 meetings, they would have taken this. Colorado ball to start quarter number 3. And And Sefo Liufau, who got better as the half went on after an early interception, starts from the 25 with play action. Outrunning a chasing defender, and we'll make a good decision. We'll take a couple of yards out of the 27-yard line as Coleman chased him out of bounds. Fields at a touchdown. Four-man rush. Liufau had that safety valve in Powell, but a little bit behind him. Oh, against that four-man rush, they set up the screen for Lee, but he ends up losing his balance and ends up taking a loss of about 4. So Kinney, who averaged 44 a punt in the first half, will kick one away. That's a very good spiraling kick. 53-yard punch, and Addison trying to find space. He works across the 25, but there's a penalty marker thrown back at the 20-yard line. So now from inside his own 5 on the repunt, Alex Kinney. This is dangerous territory. 10 men on the line of scrimmage here for Oregon. Nobody with their hand down. Addison back at the 40. We'll set up for the return. Much shorter kick this time. Takes a good bounce though. And this ends up being a really good punt. And man, the true freshman Kinney came up clutch as it's down at the 26-yard line. 57-yard punt. From the 26-yard line, here comes Oregon. This explosive offense with Freeman, who had a great first half. Runs in for 4 yards. He's got 78 yards on the ground and a touchdown so far in this game. And here comes Freeman again. And Freeman slipping through a hole. He's got the first down to the 38-yard line, and Rick Gamboa finally tags him down. He's got the lead block from Johnny Munt, and had it not been for Ryan Moeller, the redshirt sophomore, that would have been a busted run for Freeman. He still picks up the first down to the 49-yard line. He gets a breather as Griffin takes the play fake. Lockie whips one to the 45-yard line, and it's good for a catch. Kenai Benoit is into the backfield. Haven't seen much of him at all tonight. And on the zone read, it is Benoit. Bruiser trying to work up the middle. And Rick Gamboa stopped him about a yard shy of the line to gain inside the 45. And it's third down and short coming up here. And it's a give to Benoit, who somehow finds a hole and ends up turning what would have been about a 3-yard first down run into a long gainer of 10.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the defense. This is a team foul. This is a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Inside of 11.5 to play, and now Oregon trying to take the lead. Here is Taj Griffin, productive night. And Tedrick Thompson is there to grab him from behind after a 3-yard run. 187 rushing yards for Oregon. When the pass game isn't there, the rushing attack has been. And there goes the speedster Griffin, stretching it to the outside. Run out by Crawley, close to the line to gain. Benoit, did he get there? According to our unofficial line, he should have enough for the first down. Tedrick Thompson and Derek McCartney were there to stop him. 4 chances to get to the end zone. And now movement before the play.
Offside, defense number 57 in the neutral zone with contact. This penalty is half the distance to the goal. First down.
Only 7 accepted penalties tonight, but a couple of big ones on this possession. Here comes Freeman. And the freight train that is Royce Freeman, churning the legs, pushing the pile for an Oregon lead. Again, the penalty on Hunt makes this kickoff go from the 20, so a chance to return here for Donovan Lee from the 4-yard line. Donovan Lee makes it across the 25 to the 28-yard line. Here comes Philip Lindsay on first down. We'll work progress to about the 31, running into Balducci. Off the drop back from under center. Liufau to Spruce. First down across the 40-yard line. Haven't seen a whole lot of that tonight. Lindsay, good shifting play trying to get to the outside, but he could not get away from Rodney Hardrick. Second down and 8, and a nice job by Fields, who slipped down to the turf near midfield to get up, get the ball at the 49-yard line, and make it a manageable third down and 4. Third down and 4.
Nelson is up there.
Passed Michael Westbrook as the all-time receiving leader in Colorado history last week. Lufau against the four-man rush, and here comes DeForest Buckner. Lufau going to try to run for it, and he dives short by about a yard of the line to gain. 4th down and 1. It's a give to Lindsey, and does he have enough? He seemingly got past the line to gain, according to the head linesman. So they go from the 46 as this shot position here for Colorado. Lufau will throw. Stepping up, taking a shot for Fields, and it's incomplete. Empty set on 2nd and 10. Lee in motion. They'll give it to him. Good cut. Got inside the 40. Big play. 4 for 11 on 3rd down tonight are the Buffaloes. Send him in motion again. Dumped off for Powell, and he's got the 1st down. They brought Ross across the formation, trying to draw some defense. That opened it up for enough yardage for Powell to the 35. Blitz coming. Lufau under duress, and he lost the football. It's loose at the 45-yard line. Who's got it? Oregon does. Lufau was claiming that it was a forward motion of his arm to indicate an incomplete pass, but Rodney Hardrick had the penetration and the strip. We'll have to review this play, obviously.
There. And the ball, I think, was dislodged just enough. When Lufau's hand comes forward, there was simply nothing in it. That's a clear fumble.
So good field position for Oregon, and it's Taylor Alley back in the game for his first series of the 2nd half. Alley keeps it. He's got an Alley. And there goes the redshirt sophomore with a shake and a sprint inside the 35. Averaging 6 a pop so far tonight. He's got Griffin in motion. And he's going to launch one over Griffin's head. Incomplete. CeeDee's rushed for 25 yards on the night as well. He's got 2 rushing touchdowns this year. That's a give to Benoit. Nowhere to go. Stacked up. Moeller was there to help out. Kenneth Olubode, somebody we talked about at the top that has been a little bit quiet on defense tonight. To give to Freeman. Freeman with a couple more yards to go. He lost the football out of bounds. The ball will be spotted where he lost the ball, and that was at the 23, which is past the line to gain. 9th career 100-yard game for Freeman. They give it right back to him. And Royce Freeman putting his shoulder down for a strong run to the 14. Picks up 7, running into Moeller. 2nd down, and this time grab from behind. Nicely done by Jace Frankie, who left the Colorado State game with an injury a couple of weeks ago. Buffalo show pressure. It's a give to Griffin, and Taj Griffin to the outside. Shoved out of bounds by Witherspoon for a 1st down inside the 5. And here is Griffin. Trying to pound it forward. He did not have any room as there was Awuzie to make the stop on Griffin. Look at the rushing attack. 247 yards. Freeman's over 100. Griffin is sitting at 97, closing in on his first career 100-yard game. Short side of the field here. They've got 3 receivers. They'll go to the wide side with Griffin. And Griffin stumbling into the end zone for his 2nd career touchdown. And Oregon has the largest lead of the night on either side. With so many question marks at quarterback over the last few games, they've leaned on their rushing attack. And Griffin has done some work. Out to the 25, another touchback. They've moved Stefan Naimbot, the right tackle, over to left tackle, and brought John Lasella in to play right tackle now. And they need those guys to step up in the run game right now. You see the offense over 470 a game. Oregon's defense has been good, especially the front 4. Too tall for Bryce Bobo, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8, and 3 and outs are something that Colorado cannot afford right now. Remember, they turned it over on their last drive that they had extended a couple of times. 4-man rush on 3rd down. They chipped against Buckner to try to help out Lufau. Ends up going short to Lee, and he's short by about 4 yards. Kinney's been really good punting the football tonight. And he gets a good spiral off, cutting through that air. And it's Fair caught at the 23-yard line after a 46-yard punt. From the 24-yard line, first down for Oregon. It is Taylor Alley still in the game at quarterback. And a give to Freeman with space along the edge. From that big shoulder down for a solid run into Witherspoon after a gain of a dozen. 119 yards for Freeman tonight, and he'll add to it here. They're just bouncing off tackles. McCartney finally dragged him down by the ankles at the 43. Freeman into Awuzie, and Freeman lunging forward, so he'll be about a yard shy when the fourth quarter starts. Colorado 14-0 in the third to take a 2-score lead, trying to convert on third down and short, leaning on Freeman, and did not get it. Excellent push by the Colorado front to prevent Freeman from getting the line to gain. You're at right around the 45. You're up 14. Do you go for it here?
That guy's not batting an eye, so I would say yes, just because I know his offense is staying out there. Chip Kelly went for it all the time.
Right. Unbalanced line. It's a give to Taj Griffin. And he gets stacked up. And Colorado comes up with the stop that they need. It was Freeman who got stopped. Freeman on the carry. Colorado gets the stop on fourth down and short. They need a score. Sefo Liufau starts it with Spruce. Trying to shake Iheanacho. Gets inside the 40 to the 39-yard line, a gain of 6. Second down and 4. Lindsey throws a great block, giving Liufau a little bit of time. And Liufau showing his toughness, getting 2 hard-earned yards to make it 3rd and 2. The fake to Ross. They dump it down, and Lindsey has the first down to the 33-yard line. They keep the drive alive. Spruce by himself at the bottom of the formation. 4-man rush. Liufau running out of time, staying on his feet, and Liufau seeking space and still making some magic happen. There goes Sefo Liufau, ripped down by French at the 18-yard line.
Makes a big play when Colorado desperately needed one.
Had to run a long way to end up with a 14-yard gain. Lindsey, flag thrown on the near side of the field, back at the 22. Haven't beaten Oregon since the 1998 Aloha Bowl. Haven't beaten Oregon in Boulder since 1985. 4 months after our man Chris Fowler graduated from Colorado. Give to Powell. Stretch to the edge. Gets the penalty yardage back and more. Powell, nowhere to go. It's Buckner, the first man there. Got to find Spruce, bottom of the formation. Liufau looking over the middle instead. And a catch by Ross, and he lost the football, and it may have been recovered by Alex Kelly, the center. We'll see whether or not Ross was ruled down shy of the line to gain.
The ruling on the field is the runner is down, 4th down. After reviewing the play, the ball was fumbled. It was recovered by Colorado beyond the line to gain. Therefore, it'll be a 1st down and 10 for Colorado.
Low snap. Liufau to the end zone, and it's broken up. Liufau keeps it. Liufau, touchdown, Colorado. Right back within 1 score.
The stretch play, I stopped it right there. You can see the defenders were all going that direction. That's exactly what Liufau should be looking at. The Red Sea parted, and he took advantage of it.
Taylor Alley back to work with the rain coming down hard, so they go to Freeman to start, and he runs into Jordan Carroll. Alley, option, pitch to Griffin. Big hole for Griffin. His first career 100-yard game. Both Griffin and Freeman have rushed for over 100. First time in 2 years that the Ducks have had 2 100-yard rushers in a game. Rush coming with Alley to throw. One-on-one over the top, and he overthrew his intended target, Braylon Addison. Freeman with a pulling guard in front, and Matt Haggerty is center. And Freeman with a strong run on 2nd down to set up a much more manageable 3rd down and 3 coming up here. It's a reverse. Addison in the open field against Thompson, and he's got the first down. They went trickery on 3rd and 3 near the middle of the field. as Alley throws deep down the field. And it's caught! Jaylen Brown, first career touchdown. Oregon with a 2-score lead.
A tremendous throw by Lockie right here, and Jaylen Brown comes all the way across the formation. And actually, excuse me, this is Alley, and it was a late throw once again. Lockie threw it late in the first half and threw an interception. This throw was also late, but it was in the end a very good play, and Brown comes open all the way across the field.
4 of 9 for 83 yards, but that touchdown to put Oregon up again by 14 points. Great kick again by Wogan. And out to the 25 come the Buffaloes. Colorado's in some more desperate spots right now. 8:43 to play, down 14. And Sefo Liufau in an empty set. Liufau dragged down by Buckner. He turns it into a yard gain somehow. DeForest Buckner continuing to have a very good game. The front for Oregon has been a huge factor.
Yeah, sometimes getting pressure with just 3 guys. And that time, Oregon left 2 high safeties on the back end. And they were able to get pressure eventually with 4 guys.
Oh, really?
Again, another 4-man rush. Collapsing the pocket against Liufau, who fires it over the head of Shea Fields. 8:07 to play here in the 4th. Another 4-man rush getting to Liufau. And things getting a little bit chippy with Lindsey and an Oregon defender behind the play as Liufau lunges across the 30-yard line. And it's going to be a kick by Kinney, who's been solid all night long. And it'll go inside the 30-yard line. So Taylor Alley just threw a touchdown pass, the first of his career. So Oregon goes with Jeff Lockie now. But perhaps in clock-churning mode with that great rushing attack with 7:10 to play. Here is Freeman, big hole Royce Freeman, and a touchdown-saving tackle by Ryan Moeller. Freeman again. This time runs into Moeller. 6 yards a pop for Freeman tonight. Benoit gives him a rest. And no rush right now for Jeff Lockie, who started the game tonight. He and Taylor Alley have gone back and forth in the rotation tonight. Vernon Adams scratched tonight. Still dealing with that finger issue. Benoit with his best run of the night. He's got the first down into Colorado territory. We duck inside of 6 to play. Benoit again. Chidobe Awuzie. 2nd down, 8. Here comes Benoit. Slips past the tackler, and then Thompson rips him down after the line to gain at the 36-yard line. And the Oregon rushing attack has racked up 341 yards tonight. Lockie off play action. Was looking downfield, nothing there, and now Lockie's going to take off, and he slides down for a first down. If he's fully healthy, does Vernon Adams get right back into the rhythm of things? Nowhere to go for Benoit here. Taylor Alley now back in the game, strictly almost to run this option play, and instead of dangerously pitching it, he got dragged down and cut his losses as Jordan Carroll got to him. 3rd down coming up here. Here comes Freeman, powering his way close to a first down. It'll bring up 4th down, and now Mike McIntyre is going to use a timeout. This is a big field goal here. This makes it a 3-score game. From 33 yards out, and Schneider has been great tonight. Donovan Lee did not exit the end zone. He goes down to a knee to take a touchback out to the 25. Liufau throws it away. He had McIntyre in the area, so it's 4th down and 15. No timeouts left for Colorado, so unless they convert here, this game's going to be over. Lufau on 4th down gets taken down, and that will do it tonight. Colorado cannot stop the clock, and Lufau, how is he doing right now? This is Tony Brooks James getting the carry with 1:50 to go. Redshirt freshman with his 22nd career carry.
This is how you close out a game. Oregon in the second half, 37 runs, 4 passes. You don't need a quarterback for that. You need Freeman for that and Griffin for that, and Oregon can do that.
Mark Helfrich and his team bounce back, 41-24 the final.